An earthquake hit Virginia this afternoon around 2 p.m. with shocks felt along the East Coast. The U.S. Geological Survey says the epicenter was between Charlottesville and Richmond. There have been differing reports about the size of the earthquake between 5.8 and 6.0. Now, there are some events happening just now in New York that we want to tell you about. First of all, the Port Authority of New York says that there are flights that are delayed in the New York area because they would like to inspect areas. Control towers have been evacuated in Newark and JFK. The Port Authority is saying it hopes to resume delayed flights within hours. Also, the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission says it's still gathering information on nuclear plants along the East Coast after the quake. No initial reports of impact. We do know both the Pentagon and Capitol building were evacuated. Buildings were shaking in Washington, D.C. There have been no reports of injuries, though. There was an effect in New York. Let's take a look at what happened at the Dominic Strauss-Kahn press conference. This is the Manhattan DA press conference that was underway as this earthquake shook. You can see the camera shaking a little bit and people actually running out of the room. Obviously, an earthquake in the East Coast is extremely rare. There were buildings shaking in New York City from Times Square to Lower Manhattan. We have a shot of what was happening in Times Square. This is a live picture of Times Square. We did hear of some scattered evacuations in New York City. We've heard from the NYSE and the NASDAQ, both of whom say there were no impact on operations in terms of trading or the actual processing of trades. We did see a slight market reaction following the quake. Treasuries were bid up, stocks came back a bit, but now we're seeing some normalization in the market. We'll continue to keep you updated on all the latest developments following this surprising quake centered in Virginia between 5.8 and 6.0. I'm Rhonda Schaffler. This is Reuters Insider.